Well, there we go. We have our second men's game about to get underway, and it should be a fascinating one, this one. We were talking about how originally between Samsonov and Ball, I think the combined age was, 78 or something like that. The combined age of Shibaev and Harimoto, if my maths is correct, is 40. We saw Tomokazu Harimoto have his birthday. He had a big cake brought on, and as our host joked, he's at the age where you actually get all the candles on the cake. Amazing. This is who he's up against. Aleksandr Shibaev of Russia from Team Maze. As a 19-year-old, he won the doubles title at the Slovenian Open. That's back in 2010. The European Championship doubles silver. And he's got the semis at the Japan Open in the singles in 2012. Up against him, this real prodigy. The man who had his birthday yesterday, the youngest ever world champion, started playing at the age of 2. Junior world champion. It's Dan Yu and Mum Jialing, both represented China, and he's the youngest under 21 champion for China in Japan at just 12 years of age. That was 10 days before his 13th birthday. So there you go. Our referee is from Malaysia, Sio Nian. Hope he has a good game. We have a great third match
First
here
game,
in the
Team
T2
Maze to
Championship.
start. To serve, love all.
24 minutes to go on the clock.
1 love.
And I think this one is going to be a noisier affair. Harimoto very loud, Shibaev quite fiery as well.
Love 2.
And you being an old traditionalist was saying, what's the youngster wearing? You sound like an old man.
Let love 2.
Yeah, both these characters don't take prisoners, do they? Oh, yes.
Love 3.
Well, Harimoto's head went back like he'd been punched when that went past him. You watch.
4 love.
It's fast, it's furious, and it's going the way of Russia at the moment. Great table tennis, though.
4-1.
There's the first shout from the teenager. And I tell you what, Gavin, both these guys, they're stampers when they serve.
Yeah, exactly. And I've had the experience of playing against Shibaev, and it's quite tough playing against him. You know, he serves a lot of no spin and float serves that look like heavy chops. So it's important, I think, that Harimoto looks to attack some of those serves.
That is brilliant. Really good stuff from the Japanese youngster. He really did attack there, didn't he?
Five, 3.
Well, after the brute strength, a little bit of guile. Where's the wrinkles on that face? There aren't any.
Six, 3.
And again, you're convinced that that's a heavy chop serve, and it's not. So good serving.
This is a real tactical battle, isn't it?
Let 6, 3. 3-7.
Well, that serve is troubling Harimoto. He's just struggling to pick it up, isn't he?
Four, 7.
Shibaev very unhappy, just trying to float it out to the side, but it was telegraphed, really. Came flying back with interest.
Eight, 4.
Did really well to steer that ball back, Shibaev, because he misread the serve and it did pop up.
This is an enthralling contest between these two. Shibaev, the old man at 26. It's a great retrieve from the Russian, but finished off by Harimoto. Saw the spin which brought it back onto the table from Shibaev. That's a great view of action.
Let's.
And of the effort going in from Shibaev as well.
Let. 8-5.
Again, a little side and top serve that means he can get his strong forehand in next.
5-9.
Harimoto did well to get the first return in, just didn't have enough time. Less than 20 minutes. First 4 has flown by.
6-9.
And he's not out of it just yet. What an exchange. What passion from both these guys.
Harimoto looking right at us there in the commentary box, showing right at us. It's great stuff.
Yeah, we're so close, we're having to kick a few of the balls back as they fly past us. But then all the audience are, you can see, in the comfy seats, really close to the action. That's what T2 is all about.
Eight, 10.
Saves one of those game points. Well, we got 4 games out of both of the last 2 matches. I just wonder if this one might be a little bit longer in each game. Perhaps we will get to the kill zone at last.
11-8. First game to teammates.
Wrapped up then from Aleksandr Shibaev. And although Harimoto shown flashes of brilliance, it has to be said that the Russian has shown his experience.
A really positive start from Shibaev there right from the first point. He was vocal, he was moving well.
And it looks like Michael Mays is pretty vocal as well. Creative and versatile in his day, of course. The captain, also a model and a poker player, I'm told. Not necessarily at the same time. Now this will be an interesting conversation in halting English, I think, between JJ and his charge, Harimoto. Well, the clock is running down, so we better get on with it.
Game,
17 minutes.
Team JJ to serve, love all. Love 1. One all. Two, 1.
Service percentage won from Shibaev at the moment is 73%, and that's what's propelling him at the moment. Harimoto finding it difficult to counter.
One, 3.
Starting each set really strongly there. As Shibaev, lovely push long.
Oh yes, what a return that was. Really fast hands from these guys.
Three all.
Great forehand. And he's clawed his way back into the second game. gets points on this second game, so they can have a quick towel down, but it is only supposed to be 15 seconds, and we'll just wonder whether the referees will start to be a bit tighter on this as the tournament progresses. Yep, Malaysian referee just shepherding Shibaev back to the table. Had to find the ball first, mind.
4-3.
Super change there. It's been serving float short the whole time. Suddenly a long chop serve.
Oh, such power as well. A little victory dance. Why not? That was right into the body at such speed you could hardly pick up the ball.
3-6.
I think that a little apology might have taken the net as it went through.
6-4.
6-4. The 6-3 you can see on the screen when we are showing the graphic is, of course, the points for the two teams throughout the whole of the two matches previously. Just bamboozled him. It was a nice bit of play from Harimoto.
Clever there, just brushing round the left hand side of the ball to take the backspin out of the service.
Six all.
This one a lot tighter. He's a quick learner, that's for sure. And Harimoto, the youngest ever to reach a World Championship quarter-final, did that in May. Big future ahead of him.
And had a great match as well against Chushin in the quarter-finals.
6-7.
Knows that should have been a winner. The table was wide open, just couldn't dispatch it.
7 all.
Old habits die hard. He goes to look for the ball and realises he doesn't have to. We've got loads of them. We can just pass you another one. Don't worry.
Seven, 8.
It's a nice throaty shout there, really getting in the face of Shibaev to say, look, I'm here, I'm playing good table tennis just like you.
Changed his mind halfway through and played it long. And Harimoto has just edged ahead here.
10-7.
And look at this. Game points now for the 14-year-old.
Second game, school team JJ.
Oh, that is excellent. He has really adapted well after being beaten well in that first game by Shibaev, and he has come back all guns blazing. Interesting to see what happens in the third game.
I'm sure both of these world-class coaches are saying, look, can you get your forehand in? Shibaev there, first set superb at getting round, playing the forehand, and that just deteriorated in the second. It was Harimoto that was able to move him around, winning that second set 11-7.
Yes, it's turning out to be a very good day at the Cavern. If you've just joined us, Team JJ against Team Mays in this session. Samsonov against Boll, what a start that was. It was 2 apiece for 2 of our most experienced male table tennis players. Then Wu against Feng, China against Singapore. It was a 4-0 for Wu. And it's 1 apiece here, and we're enjoying ourselves.
Game,
and I wouldn't like to lay money on who would win this third one. 12 minutes on the clock.
Love 1.
And that's a statement of intent.
1 all.
Little shot from Shibaev this time. That was a good riposte. Harimoto, I think, gave that one up. It was a bad job.
It was clever from Shibaev that time. Didn't give Harimoto any pace to work with.
See Jiang Ziang in the background, pacing his bench like a football manager. That'll make him a little bit happier. And a chance to have a quick conversation. Ten and a half minutes on the clock. They are technically only allowed 15 seconds to towel down, same as any point, but I think they've just been pushing it a little bit.
2-5. 5-3.
Well, he wound up, but he didn't follow through, so to speak. It was brilliant. It was. I tell you what, Shibaev was so far back that we couldn't see him from our commentary position, and that was what a way to finish. Brilliantly done.
4-6.
This is a crash flicking masterclass from both of them.
And our audience are loving it as well.
5-6.
Not only the VIPs in the posh seats, but everyone on the bleachers, and of course those in that area there enjoying some very comfy seats.
7-5.
Mind you, I did try the yellow sofa yesterday and almost fell off it, so I'm not so sure. That's a lovely shot, wasn't it? A little bit of misdirection from the Russian. Looked like it was coming across and went straight down the line. Still a good amount of time on the clock. I just wonder whether this might take us into the kill zone when it finishes. That last 2 minutes of the 24 where we stop the clock and play up to 5. First to 5. I did have enjoyed that, Harimoto, producing the air shot from his experienced opponent. And I just pause because there has been a timeout called, and it is JJ who has called it for Tomokazu Harimoto. Just a couple of points behind now, of course. .7:52 on the clock. And they're allowed a minute with the clock stopped to have a chat. There's one of our crew lifting weights every day for a living. Doesn't need to go to the gym, that man. And that's his work. And I hope you're enjoying what we are bringing to you. A whole new era of table tennis.
6-9.
Got some good old-fashioned forehand from Shibaev. It's not gone the way of the Japanese youngster this game. All of a sudden it's gone away. He won the first point and then it ran away from him a little bit. Better. Remember, all these players will end up facing each other at some stage in this series. That's what makes it so fascinating. So, dead on 7 minutes to go, and that's another game, another point for Shibaev, and also, of course, for his team as well.
And it's really important now that Shibaev can move ahead, try and win this one at least 3-1 to bridge the gap, as they're trailing at the moment to Team JJ.
Yeah, 7-4, as you can see, the in the blue graphic there, that's the point total, and that's how the tail of the match so far. It's been fairly close, but no, we haven't had a nail bite. We haven't had a 10-10 looking for the single point to win it yet, but it'll come, I'm sure.
We could be very close to the kill zone if this set is to go a little bit close.
Oh, I'm going to have it as 6 minutes. I think the clock might have started a little bit early there. Anyway, it's all academic. We've got probably enough time to get through this game.
Love 1.
Unlike Boll and Samsonov, these two not indulging in massive rallies.
1-all.
Oh,
2-1.
that's excellent defence from Shibaev. Harimoto really wound up, didn't he, to finish that point off, and just couldn't do it.
I'm sure you league players back home will be delighted to see that. Anything's missable, even at this level.
3.
Slightly more embarrassing at this level, I guess. That's a great forehand. Slapped it cross. And he's not happy with himself, the Russian. Just took a touch of the net. Little apology there. It's interesting, he's got a good variety of serve as Harimoto. I know you were moaning to me yesterday about the fact you can't hide the ball when you serve anymore. You said you took half your serves away, but there's still a way, isn't there, to confuse the opponent? There's still ways to do that.
Yeah, now it's more placement of serves. Taking spin off serves sometimes now works to your advantage. But yeah, you certainly have to play 3 or 4 shots after the service now.
3-4.
And that's very much what the rule change was there for, really. And he's hanging in there in this game.
5-3.
Wonderful timing of the ball there, Harimoto. Look, even the second ball, he just waits until it gets down to the height of the net before he makes contact with the ball.
5-4.
And it's that composure that will make you into a top-class player, especially when you've got lots of eyes on you. Time is ticking down. It's getting close, this one. Will we be timed out? Will we be into the kill zone?
5-6.
Shibaev takes a little straw pass. Just thought about trying to get the ball and then realised he didn't have to. But, a little weary. He would be.
6-all.
The Russians over the years known for the superb backhand serves, and that was a nice service delivery there.
I'm just watching the clock here. I'm seeing how many seconds they're getting away with at the towel breaks. No, it's just about 15 seconds now, so it's not that far off.
6 all.
Someone runs away with this, we could still be very close to the kill zone.
I'm waiting for a kill zone.
6-7.
Don't worry if you're wondering what we're talking about. It's not that gory. It's just an extra 5 points without the clock. It's not the Hunger Games or anything.
8-6.
Shibaev looking to put clear water between him and Harimoto. That's lovely.
8-7.
Right spot from the Japanese youngster. He's claiming a touch, is Shibaev.
7-9.
And he gets it from the referee as well. A great disagreement from Harimoto.
7-10.
Well, here we go. If he gets this, and there's still some time on the clock, we might well be in the kill zone.
Come on, come on.
10-8.
Better hurry up though. Oh, they're going to have their towel. Watch the clock as we watch the replay.
Come on then, Shibaev, send us into the kill zone.
He's looking for the ball first. Now he'll have his...
10-8.
Let's get on with it though. It's another point. There's another point available.
11.
And there you go.
For games to teammates.
Oh, I hope the referee, I think it's all new for the referee as well. We should be having another first to five game here.
Well, this is fascinating. I had a few practices with England's #1 Paul Drinkle last week, and we disappeared into the kill zone. So yeah.
You were saying you had so many 10 alls that you were really surprised. You thought it'd never happen, but it did.
Exactly, yeah, we thought, okay, let's see, sudden death from 10 all. Amazing how many times that does happen.
Kill zone, and the players are just reacquainting themselves with the rules, I think it's fair to say. So I think we're all up to speed.
Teammates to serve. Love all.
So then, first to five, clocks is off.
One love.
He's not happy, is he, Harimoto? Really frustrated. Thought that point was there for the winning.
First to 5 points, this is great.
Oh yes!
1 all.
Well, they're not taking their time, even though the clock is off. This is a bit like when your mum calls you down for tea, and you say, oh, first to five, let's just get it done. Slightly more at stake, to be fair.
1-2.
But look what difference it could make to the scores between the two teams. Be a 3 point difference or a 1 point difference.
2 all.
2 apiece. Remember, it doesn't have to be a factor of 2. It can be just a 1 point win. These two have produced a really good game and a really good match. JJ can't watch.
Left. 2 all.
Oh, that's lovely.
3-2.
And this is where Harimoto just has to mentally hang in there. He looks a little bit like his shoulders dropped there.
Tight.
And the timeout has been called by Jiang Jielang. Just to hold the momentum, I think, more than anything. Because if he can get a 3-2 loss in this match rather than a 4-1, good for the team. Make no difference to his bank balance. The money's already gone to Shibaev. Players do win for winning the match, but they also have to be team players as well. Advantage the Russian at the moment. Oh yes, so a chance to wrap up this game as well.
Played really well, Shibaev. Both wings. He's renowned for his big forehand play, but excellent backhand there.
3-4.
Happy, much happier with that, Harimoto. Oh yes! Oh my word! What a bit of play that was.
This could be massive in the context of this whole game.
So next point wins. And can Harimoto scrape an extra point out of this match? Hold your nerve, boys. Oh, and he's done it. Well, somehow he's come back in his short kill zone game. The match goes to Shibaev, but he will feel almost as if he's lost after that defeat in the short kill zone. Up first to 5, and from behind comes Harimoto to snatch that point and make it a 3-2 win for Shibaev. And look what it meant to JJ Jiang Jielang. Hugely happy with that. And it's 5-8, still at the advantage with Team JJ.
The scoring system, the point system, everything's so good here.
And this was a great, short but sharp game. First time we've had to have that no juice rule for all, and when you're 14, I guess you're fearless. Really got himself pumped up. Man who's already, or the boy, who's already setting so many records in Japan, and you imagine probably worldwide as well, at a time to be determined. Not too far into the future, you'd have thought. Olympic podium perhaps. That was my favourite shot, even though it wasn't perhaps his favourite. Almost straight down into the lens of our camera. So a match win for Shibaev by 3 games to 2.
4-all.